Hello, soul family. So I just sat in meditation to receive this message, and this one had me emotional. You guys could be feeling waves of strong emotion, but they pass just as quickly. I actually cried a bit during meditation because there is this sense of overwhelm. You could be feeling a little overwhelmed at this time, but I'm also getting that if you are feeling overwhelmed, these waves of overwhelm are passing or are coming through as quickly as they're passing. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. It's not sticking around, but you do have moments where you kind of feel dragged down, or maybe have thoughts like, what's the point? Or is this going to pay off? Or should I keep going? And you're being invited into a deeper sense of trust at this time. You're being guided to deeply trust in yourself and the divine. And yesterday, when I was doing my channeled message, I was seeing a home screen that had mountains on it. And I did realize, but I didn't realize that they were showing me my old home screen, and it had the quote from Akatar. I think it's the second book actually in the Akatar series. But the quote is, "To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered." And that's the part in meditation that made me emotional, because you're about to receive an answered prayer. You are about to receive an answered prayer. For a lot of you guys, this answered prayer is love. My mom is actually playing R&B music right now. She's in the shower. She's playing old school R&B. Old school R&B could be significant. I'm trying to hear what song it is. I don't know what song that is. It was an old school song though. For others of you, something is elevating within your career. Is this okay? Something is, let me get it right, is elevating within your career, or you're having a career elevation. I'm seeing white socks. You could be wearing white socks while you're watching this. And after I'm seeing someone like look down at their feet and like wiggle their toes. You could do that after I say that. You could also have very long legs. That's coming through. Like, you could be 6 foot. You could be very tall. Someone here could be very tall. Anyways. Yeah, I'm seeing the 9 of Cups in my mind's eye. There's so much that you want to achieve, and there's so much that you want to accomplish. You could have been praying a lot more lately, or you could have went through a period where you did pray a lot and then you stopped. I'm hearing lost hope. So you could have been really struggling with your faith, particularly over the last few months. But I'm hearing things are about to pick up speed. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands from Tarot in my mind's eye. Things are about to pick up speed, and a prayer is about to be answered. I'm also hearing a financial solution. If there's something you're behind on, or you're struggling with your finances, there is a solution coming in. There's also something here about you slowing down. You're being guided to slow down, and you're being invited into presence. And in that presence is when you cultivate trust. There's something here about your routines as well, and you could be continuing your routines and maintaining structure in your life despite you feeling a bit faithless at times. There's something stronger pulling you forward. Your ancestors are coming through at this time. There's something, they're pulling you forward. If there are times where you want to like lay in the bed, or you kind of just want to not focus on where you're being called to, or there's even a sliver of you that wants to give up, you're pushed forward. There's something about your intuition that has been heightening, and you feeling more connected to your intuition as well. And so you notice when your intuition is telling you to move forward or to do something. It's like very strong. And that intuition, I feel like, is being heightened by your ancestors at this time as well. So we're getting like an extra push. I'm seeing the Strength card in tarot. So yeah, there's something here about you becoming more resilient. And they're showing me building blocks. Let me see what's coming through with this. I'm hearing you're building the blocks of your life. You're getting the pieces of the puzzle. Okay, they're showing me, what is it called? Okay, is it literally called building blocks? I don't remember, but it's those long wooden pieces that you stack upon each other, and like you do 3, and then like you do 3 like this, and like 3 again, like on top of each other like that. And you have to like pull one out and like pray that it doesn't fall, because if you pull one out and it falls, then you lose the game, the other person wins. That's how it goes. They're saying the way that your life has been structured, or the way that it is right now, where you are right now, is structured the way that it is so that that doesn't happen. So if something happens in your life, if one of those building blocks gets pulled, the tower doesn't topple over. That's what they're giving me. But the blocks don't topple over. So, and your faith is a very important piece to you building your life, is what they're saying. They want your faith to be like the bottom 3 building blocks, is what they're giving me. And that's why you're being invited into presence right now. I'm hearing don't give up too soon. I feel like you guys aren't going to give up though. You could have resilience tattooed on you. Yeah, there's something about the structure of your life right now, like the way your life is, it is strengthening your faith in yourself and in the divine, and it's preparing you for the next chapter, because where you're going, I feel like it's going to require more faith. There's something here about you venturing out into different endeavors. Like I'm hearing starting new businesses. I'm seeing modeling as well, or like the fashion industry. And what comes to mind with that is like the modeling industry is very, what's the word? You have to be a tough individual to go into the modeling industry, I feel like, because people are always critiquing like how you look and how you walk and that kind of thing. That can be taxing. And if that's something you really want to do, that could require a lot of faith. That's what's coming through as an example. Also, like if you're starting up a business, that requires a lot of faith. And so there are things right now that you're doing that are strengthening your faith in like small amounts, and strengthening your trust in yourself and your intuition, and that's going to lead to bigger endeavors later. That's why it's so important that you connect deeply with yourself right now, connect deeply with your faith right now, and be deeply present with yourself. And there's something about being present with your routines as well, like really taking the time to soak in what you're doing and to be present with yourself and how you feel when you're in this structure, when you are doing these routines. It's like you're building your life in a very specific way. Like each part is strongly connected to you and who you are. Power couple just came through too. That's what I'm hearing, power couple. I just heard like the feminine is holding the faith and the masculine is holding the foundation. So if you're a part of the collective I just read for yesterday, where I was talking about you being prepared for divine union, then this preparation, this is part of the preparation as well. You coming into a deeper sense of trust. There's something about you allowing things to unfold as they're meant to and in divine timing. And this period of your life is going to serve you in relationship as well, because you're developing a certain amount of patience and you're seeing the bigger picture. Some of you guys could really struggle with hyper independence as well. And okay, you've developed a deep sense of self-trust, and now you're going to be guided to develop, to strengthen your trust in with other people, right? So you could be getting pulled out of your comfort zone at this time, or put in positions where your faith is tested when it comes to other people. There's something about you repatterning, because when you lost trust in people, I feel like you might have lost trust in the divine. And so there's a reprogramming happening, a repatterning happening at this time, where you're developing stronger, or you're developing a deeper trust in others. And as you do that, you're developing a deeper trust with the divine. I really feel like this time period is about slowing down and really absorbing and enjoying and appreciating the mundane. Okay, that is your message. I love you and I hope it resonated.